Chapter 19. Shri Sadguru said, Shri Bhagavan, who is our sole escort, eradicates with untold mercy all hurdles that interrupt the journey of those who travel on the path of devotion. Just like a mother who carefully follows her child, he started walking. Just like a mother who carefully follows her child when he starts walking, Lord Krishna follows the footsteps of his devotees with hands stretched out for their help. Children are free of cares and worries and are at peace in the company of their affectionate mother. In the same way, the bhaktas are at peace, followed by Sri Krishna with great mercy. Sometimes the yogis and the rishis too go astray, but the devotees of Sri Bhagavan never lose their path. Sri Bhagavan is the escort of those who tread the path of bhakti. Hence, he looks after the welfare of those prema bhaktas who are always engaged in meditation of Sri Bhagavan. Sri Bhagavan, who is helpful in all ways, worships his bhakta forever. With his causeless mercy, he extols highly the bhakti of his devotee. Sri Bhagavan, the repository of compassion, endows one with pious devotion and then himself becomes happy over the devotion of the bhakta. The elephant himself hands over to the mahot the chain that binds him. In the same way, Sri Achyuta grants an individual bhakti that is capable of binding him. Sri Bhagavan is the Lord of all the three worlds, yet he gets bound by bhakti and remains in servitude for the sake of his own devotees. The modesty of Sri Bhagavan manifests itself thus. As a result, all the bhaktas lead a comfortable and peaceful life. On the banks of Yamuna, there was a Brahmana named Premanidhi. He was a distinguished Vaishnava, having the service of Sri Krishna as the only object in his life. That exalted personality followed the routine of bringing Yamuna water for the sake of the puja of Sri Govinda before sunrise every day. Each one should firmly engage in some routine service to Sri Krishna suited to one's taste and capacity. This is the characteristic feature of true devotion. A staunch devotee should not give up his routine even at the cost of his life. Sri Govinda gets gratified only to find such sincere involvement on the part of his devotees. Once it poured down cats and dogs, accompanied by thunder, lightning, and chill winds. At that time, Sri Vrindavan was very badly affected. It was encircled by darkness. It was slushy all over, and hence the path was eroded. Many trees were lying haphazard on the ground. The aged devotee Premanidhi walked about the so badly affected Vrindavan. He was unmindful of the chill wind, for he was keen in his service to his Lord. Filling the pot in his hand with Yamuna water, he started towards his residence enthusiastically. He could not walk steadily and fell down many times on the thorny and slushy path. He was not at all perturbed while walking with great difficulty, holding the pot of Yamuna water in his hand. At that time there came a young boy with a lustrous face resembling the full moon. With the torch in his hand, he showed the right way to the bhakta. Even while it was a heavy downpour, the flame of his torch did not get extinguished. He was rotating playfully the torch in the midst of pouring raindrops. Finding this shrewdness and courage of the boy unusual in children of that age, Premanidhi was shivering with astonishment. That handsome boy does such a miraculous job and showers mercy on me. Is he my beloved God Almighty? The moment Premanidhi had this flash, the child ran with a musical sound produced by his anklets and vanished. Premanidhi realized that the child was only the Lord of the world and the lover of the bhaktas. Reaching his home, he started crying. Premanidhi lamented, Alas, Nandakumara, you are unattainable even to the devas like Brahma. What a lot of mercy you have showered on me who do not deserve it. Govinda, even when I had the darshan of your miraculous Leela face to face, I did not realize your glory as I was deluded by your modesty. Even those like Lord Shiva long to get the fortune of serving you eternally, but you came as my guide. Devi Lakshmi herself affectionately tends your holy feet, but you walked on the thorny path with those feet with such great love for me. Sri Sadguru continued. Thus, the good Bhakta Premanidhi recalled that youthful fawn of Sripati again and again and shed tears of bhakti. He repeatedly prayed to Sri Madhava to bestow upon him bhakti equal to his immeasurable mercy, as he had the intermittent puja of Sri Krishna as the only object of his life. He continued to remain engaged in worshipping Sri Krishna. Thus ends chapter 19, entitled Premanidhi Charitram of Book 6 of Sri Vaishnava Samhita, composed by Shri Krishna Premi Swamigal.